The year was 1162, a time when the vast expanse of the Mongolian steppe was both a cradle of life and a battleground of survival. Near the Onon River, in the heart of this rugged and untamed land, a boy named Temujin was born. His birth marked the beginning of a journey that would eventually reshape the course of history. His world was one of vast grasslands, nomadic tribes, and constant struggle. The Mongolian steppe was a harsh and unforgiving environment where survival depended on strength, resilience, and the ability to adapt. His father, Yesugai, was a chieftain, a leader among his people, but life was far from easy. The title of chieftain came with its own set of challenges and responsibilities. Temujin witnessed the brutal realities of tribal warfare and betrayal at a young age. The constant threat of conflict and the need to defend one's tribe were ever present. His father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving his family vulnerable and ostracized. This treacherous act not only took away their protector, but also plunged them into a world of uncertainty and danger. Temujin, his mother Holun, and his siblings faced hardship and hunger. They were cast out from their tribe, left to fend for themselves in the unforgiving wilderness. They were forced to scavenge for food, surviving on roots and rodents. The struggle for sustenance was a daily battle, and every meal was a hard-won victory. This period of deprivation instilled in Temujin a fierce determination and a deep understanding of hardship. He learned to endure, to persevere, and to find strength in the face of adversity. He learned the importance of loyalty, the value of strength, and the necessity of cunning. These lessons were not just about survival, they were about leadership and the qualities needed to inspire and command others. These early lessons would shape the man who would become Genghis Khan. The experiences of his youth were the crucible in which his character was forged. Even as a child, Temujin displayed natural leadership qualities. He had an innate ability to lead, to inspire, and to bring people together. He was known for his intelligence, courage, and charisma. These traits set him apart from his peers and marked him as someone destined for greatness. He formed close bonds with those who remained loyal to his family, forging alliances that would prove crucial in his later life. These alliances were built on trust, mutual respect, and a shared vision for the future. Despite the hardships he endured, Temujin never lost sight of his lineage or his ambition. He was determined to honor his father's legacy and to carve out a place for himself in the world. He dreamed of a day when he would unite the Mongol tribes and bring order to the steppe. This dream was not just about power, it was about creating a sense of unity and purpose among his people. Temujin's early life was a testament to his resilience and his ability to adapt. He learned to navigate the complexities of tribal politics, to understand the nuances of human behavior, and to strategize for the future. Through it all, his family remained a source of strength and support. His mother, Holun, was a pillar of resilience, teaching him the values of perseverance and loyalty. As he grew older, Temujin began to train with other young warriors, honing his skills in combat and leadership. These formative years were crucial in shaping his abilities as a warrior and a leader. Reflecting on his past, Temujin understood that every challenge he faced was a stepping stone toward his ultimate goal. His vision of uniting the Mongol tribes was fueled by the hardships he had endured and the lessons he had learned. Standing tall and resolute, Temujin looked out over the vast Mongolian steppe, knowing that his journey was just beginning. The boy who had faced so much adversity was on the path to becoming one of history's greatest conquerors. At the age of 16, Temujin took a significant step towards consolidating his power and forming key alliances. This was a crucial period in his life as he was emerging from the shadows of his father's legacy and beginning to carve out his own path. The young Temujin was already showing signs of the strategic brilliance and leadership qualities that would later define his reign. He understood that alliances were the bedrock of power in the volatile steppes of Mongolia. He married Borte, a young woman from the Ongirat tribe. This marriage was more than just a union of two individuals. It was a strategic alliance that would fortify Temujin's position among the Mongol tribes. The Ongirat tribe was known for its influence and strength, and by marrying Borte, Temujin was securing a powerful ally. This was not a marriage of convenience, but a love match, arranged years earlier by their fathers. The bond between Temujin and Borte was deep and genuine, transcending the typical political alliances of the time. Their fathers had seen the potential in this union, not just for their families, but for the future of their tribes. Borte was known for her beauty, intelligence, and strong will. She was not just a passive partner, but an active participant in Temujin's rise. Her presence was a source of inspiration and strength for Temujin, who valued her counsel and support. Borte's qualities made her an ideal partner for a man destined for greatness. She would become a trusted advisor and a source of strength for Temujin throughout his life. Borte's wisdom and insight were invaluable to Temujin, who often sought her advice on matters of strategy and governance. Their partnership was a testament to the power of mutual respect and shared vision. Their union, however, was soon tested. The steppes were a harsh and unforgiving place, where power struggles and rivalries were a constant threat. Temujin and Borte's love and alliance would face one of its greatest challenges. In a shocking turn of events, Borte was kidnapped by a rival tribe, the Merkits. This act was not just a personal affront, but a calculated move to undermine Temujin's authority and destabilize his growing power base. The Merkits sought to exploit this vulnerability, hoping to weaken Temujin's resolve. This was a grave insult and a direct challenge to Temujin's growing authority. The kidnapping of Borte was a test of Temujin's leadership and his ability to protect those he loved. It was a moment that could have broken a lesser man, but for Temujin, it was a call to action. Undeterred, he rallied his allies and launched a daring rescue mission. Temujin's response was swift and decisive. He knew that to maintain his authority and the loyalty of his followers, he had to act with courage and determination. The rescue mission was a testament to his leadership and his unwavering commitment to Borte. With the support of his blood brother Jamuka and the Karaite leader Togrul, Temujin defeated the Merkits and brought Borte back. This victory was not just a personal triumph, but a significant political and military achievement. It demonstrated Temujin's ability to forge alliances and lead his men to victory against formidable foes. This victory resonated across the steppes. It sent a clear message to all the tribes that Temujin was a force to be reckoned with. His successful rescue of Borte solidified his reputation as a leader who could overcome any challenge and protect his people. Temujin's courage, loyalty to his wife, and strategic brilliance marked him as a leader of exceptional caliber. His actions during this crisis showcased his ability to remain calm under pressure and to make bold decisions that would shape the future of the Mongol tribes. The rescue of Borte solidified his reputation and attracted more followers to his banner. People were drawn to his strength, his vision, and his unwavering commitment to those he loved. Temujin's growing reputation as a formidable leader began to attract warriors and tribes who sought to align themselves with his rising power. It was a pivotal moment in his rise to power, demonstrating his unwavering resolve and his ability to inspire loyalty even in the face of adversity. This event marked the beginning of Temujin's transformation into Genghis Khan, the legendary conqueror who would unite the Mongol tribes and create one of the largest empires in history. His journey was just beginning, but the rescue of Borte was a defining chapter that set the stage for his future conquests and the legacy he would leave behind. The Mongol tribes, long divided by internal conflicts and rivalries, were ripe for unification. Temujin, emboldened by his victories and driven by a vision of a united Mongolia, embarked on a series of campaigns to consolidate his power. He understood that strength lay in unity, and he skillfully navigated the complex web of tribal politics. Through a combination of diplomacy and military prowess, Temujin forged alliances, subdued his enemies, and earned the respect of his rivals. He broke the traditional power structures by promoting individuals based on merit rather than lineage. This meritocratic approach fostered loyalty and attracted talented individuals from various tribes. In 1206, at a grand assembly known as the Kurultai, Temujin's achievements were formally recognized. The assembled Mongol chieftains proclaimed him Genghis Khan, the Great Khan, the ruler of all who dwelled in felt tents. This marked the birth of the Mongol Empire and the beginning of Genghis Khan's extraordinary journey to reshape the world. Genghis Khan's military successes were not solely due to brute force. His victories were a result of a combination of innovative strategies and psychological tactics that left his enemies bewildered and terrified. He was a brilliant military strategist who understood the importance of discipline, adaptability, and psychological warfare. His ability to adapt to different combat situations and environments made his army unpredictable and highly effective. His army, a formidable force composed of skilled horsemen and archers, was renowned for its mobility, endurance, and precision. The Mongol warriors were trained from a young age to ride horses and shoot arrows with incredible accuracy, making them a deadly force on the battlefield. One of his key tactics was the feigned retreat. This maneuver involved pretending to flee in panic, only to turn around and launch a surprise counterattack when the enemy least expected it. The Mongols would feign weakness, drawing the enemy into a carefully planned ambush. This tactic not only confused and demoralized their opponents, but also allowed the Mongols to control the battlefield and dictate the terms of engagement. Their superior horsemanship and archery skills allowed them to inflict devastating losses while minimizing their own casualties. The Mongol warriors could shoot arrows with deadly precision even while riding at full speed, a skill that gave them a significant advantage over their enemies. Genghis Khan also recognized the importance of intelligence gathering. He established a sophisticated network of spies and scouts who provided him with valuable information about his enemy's strengths and weaknesses. This intelligence allowed him to plan his campaigns with meticulous detail and precision. He established a sophisticated network of spies and scouts who provided him with valuable information about his enemy's strengths and weaknesses. This intelligence allowed him to plan his campaigns with meticulous detail and precision, ensuring that he always had the upper hand. But perhaps the most potent weapon in Genghis Khan's arsenal was terror. The psychological impact of his campaigns was immense, as the mere mention of the Mongol army struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. The Mongols were ruthless in their conquests, making examples of those who resisted. Entire cities were razed to the ground, and their inhabitants were slaughtered or enslaved. This brutality served as a stark warning to others who might consider defying the Mongol Empire. The stories of their brutality spread like wildfire, demoralizing their enemies and often leading to surrender without a fight. The psychological warfare employed by Genghis Khan was as effective as any physical battle, breaking the will of his adversaries before they even took up arms. This calculated use of terror, while brutal, proved highly effective in expanding the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's ability to combine innovative military strategies with psychological tactics allowed him to build one of the largest empires in history, leaving a legacy that continues to be studied and admired to this day.